Hey guys, so in this episode we're gonna be modeling this boxing bag, and in the next episode we're gonna texture, rig it and put it in Cascador, and finally we're gonna animate it. This is also gonna be uploaded to my Patreon, and yeah, let's go and welcome. Today we are gonna make a boxing bag which we are gonna be using to animate, so we're gonna texture it and rig it as well. So what we want to do to start with is having a reference. So I'm going for this type of boxing bag. Let's just move it up and somewhere around there. And GX, move it away. So then we can start with just making the primitive shapes. So I'm just gonna take a cylinder. I think that 32 is a bit much. How about 180? Was not my goal. Something like this, maybe. 12. I think maybe 12 is the way to go. But of course, if you want more, you can do more. The most important thing is that when we shade it smooth, it looks decent. And it does. So what I'm going to start with is just select the faces that are N-guns and delete them. And then we can start. So just click this button and make it invisible. Alt G set. And then I think I'm just gonna scale it down. Move back and center the image a bit better. Something like this. Then we are back on the model. So scale on set. Just make it a height that we want. Something like this, just center it to where I'm thinking the ground is. So I will just select the edges, move it up. Then we're gonna make some cuts. So let's see, there is gonna be a cut, and there is gonna be a cut. Then we Control B it and just bevel it. Alt select this one, bevel it like this. And then we can just select the faces on both of them. And moving forward, we can scale them, but we don't want to scale them like this, right? If you hold Shift C, you would scale them like this. So we press E, right click, scale, Shift Z. And now you can see they don't care about the height. And then we say it's good there. That's more about preferences, really. And this one, of course, gotta be a lot bigger. So we're just gonna scale and Shift C. Sorry, scale and Shift Z. Something like this. And I also think this should be a bit longer, so I'm just gonna move it a bit down. Okay, something like this. Then we can make it all visible again. Okay, so then we select this one, we press Ctrl B for bevel. Then we do something like this, and then we just scroll up till we get, I think this one is nice. How far down one here? Something like this looks good. I'm thinking that this line and these are gonna be the same kind of bevel. So then we bevel it something like this. I feel happy with that. So what we do is E, scale, And then I want to move it a bit up like this. You know what, E and scale again, G, sit. Just a little bit, something like this. And then over again, we have to then fill, fill. And fill. This will work. Okay, so this one edge is smooth enough. So now I just want this one, control bevel. I think this is enough. So I scroll just to have a smaller one. So let's see if we shade it smooth. So we're just gonna take this edge, and E, scale. We're just gonna do something like this. Take this one, bevel. I have 2 bevels on this one, which will make it look more puffy. And also, I kind of want this one to be like going a bit outward, so just Control R, make 2 of them. Always remember right click to kind of let it go and it will center itself. Select faces, and we just scale it out a bit, something like this. And now it has a more natural shape. These are supposed to not have that kind of shape, so I think that's good. Yeah, so I think this one is looking good. So for the case of animating it, it needs more geometry. So we're just gonna Control R and then scroll up, something like this. And same for this one. Thank you for sticking to the end, and in the next episode we're gonna go through how to rig it and how to set up the rig in Cascador. Stay tuned.